What is up? What is up? Welcome to a brand new episode of the CouchChronicles DCC podcast for short.
That's P. That's P.
Yeah, let's get it.
Welcome home, guys.
Yeah, welcome to your house. This is your house. Before we do get started, I want to tell you or encourage you to shop Glow Nude.
Yes, guys, make sure you follow us on our Instagram at glow.nude. 100% organic skincare for your skin, for every skin. So
that's P. That's P.
In again, follow us on our Instagram at glow.nude.
Yeah.
And you want to keep it locked in with Magic Mind if you want less stress, more energy, more focus. Head on over to www.magicmind.com.
Yeah.
That's P. That's P.
So let's kick it off with the most recent. AT&T is having a shutdown. It looks like if you are a person who your carrier is AT&T,
I believe it's all of them.
What do you mean? My phone's fine. I'm good. I just got a call like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's AT&T. I'd never had AT&T since 9th grade when I had a flip phone.
Oh.
So yeah, that's not a problem I have to deal with. But if you're having AT&T, prayers out to you guys.
That's P. That's P.
I hope they fix whatever is going on with their towers, or it could be a rollout. I don't know what's real anymore. What's fake? What's real?
I mean, this happened before, I believe, with when 5G, that new 5G.
Oh yeah, when the coronavirus hit.
Yeah, when they were introducing that, something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Aww. It is what it is, man. We don't know what they're doing, and
I mean,
you're a victim. You're a victim. No matter what, you're a victim. You have to rely on people for things, so you're a victim.
Yeah, for all that, I wonder. This is the thing, right? We have so much aspirations to do things, yet we can't figure out the simple things. Why put people in a small ship to go see the Titanic?
Are people still doing that?
Why?
Other people are not still doing that.
Why try to go to the moon? Why try to build robots if you can't fix or get simple service to people's phone? Simple Wi-Fi
for the
to
fact
people's
that
homes.
That can happen is a problem.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why are we taking
that shouldn't
extra
be something
steps?
that can still happen.
We're taking extra steps to do what?
That's
and
P.
we can't
That's P.
figure out the simple things, you know?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have an answer for this.
I shouldn't have Wi-Fi issues. I shouldn't have
the phone
issues.
service should be on the moon where no one can touch it. Like, are you serious?
I don't know, man.
Why can't y'all phone service just like be affected by like a windstorm or whatever they said the problem is?
I don't know.
I know because I got you get your news and shit. Like, you don't have a choice sometimes. They just kind of put news on your phone. So I saw that. I was like, word. And when I was driving today, I heard Angela Yee way up. So yeah, the news people, I mean the radio people are like, they gotta tell you local stuff in between the ads and the songs they decide to play for 30 seconds. So that's part of what I heard. Then I saw it on my phone. So there's in this day and age, there's no way for you to not know what's going on, pretty much.
Yeah, it's kind of just in your face. I haven't had AT&T since I believe 2019, and it was very brief. I didn't really want it. It was just kind of like, a quick thing still, but it was, as it came, it went. Like, I wasn't with it. I was not with AT&T. I'm more of a T-Mobile girly.
You were saying AT&T owns them all? Is that what you were saying? Because you said them all. I didn't really know what you meant by that.
I thought that all phone service was acting up. Like, all the major
we good.
phone service was acting up. But
we good.
I don't know.
T-Mobile, at least T-Mobile's good. So that means Verizon's good, I think. So
what happened to Sprint? Is Sprint good?
I think AT&T and Sprint are together.
Merged?
But I hopped off that a long time ago.
I don't give a damn, honestly.
As long as your phone works, right? As long as you got Wi-Fi. I think a lot of people care about Wi-Fi. Right?
Yeah.
They don't really care about nothing else.
Wi-Fi is where it's at. And even when Wi-Fi is out, Who cares?
I saw something going around. It might be real, but you know how the news people,
you never know.
People on the news, they were saying they're giving out money for people who can go like a month without their phone.
How many, on average, how many people do you think can go a month without their phone?
No one.
No one?
I will give it to no one.
Damn.
Unless you're a spy, or like you're one of those people who you're off the radar person, where like you're like, oh, the phones, the government are watching us. Like if you're one of those people, then maybe you can do it. But then again, like I still think those people have like a flip phone or like a burner phone. So I don't put it on anyone. I would like to attempt it. I would like to believe I can try to attempt it. But if I'm being honest, I don't think anyone can do it.
I can do it if the people who I need to be in contact with, which is my kid and my spouse, are in my vicinity, then I can do it. Other than that, like I need to contact them, so I'm gonna use my phone to do that. So you
don't think no one can do it then?
I mean, if
without contingents, then no one can really do it, because everyone would say the same. Like if my communication circle is all in my face, then that's the point. But
well, I can't just not talk to my kid. Like he needs me.
Take that away. You can't do it.
No,
because they're not going to give you everything you need so you can do it. The point is to not be able to do it.
Do you want my kid to die?
Like, no, it's not about that. They're saying if you take the phone completely away, you have to put a message on a pigeon and send it to your kid's school or to your kid.
Nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah. So it still stands. I don't think anybody can do it because there's too much. Like we need to communicate. Like you said, like people will die apparently. So
I would go to jail because I wouldn't be taking care of my kid. Like,
because people would die.
They were like, "Why are you not in school?" Like,
you know this challenge, $10,000.
Nah.
You would too. All right, moving on. Let's see what else is more recent.
Do you think they still sell flip phones?
Yeah, of course.
No, not the new bull crap that Samsung was trying to do. Not that.
Any closer phone?
Not
Everybody
that.
Hear that?
I'm talking about flip phones, like the ones that we're used to. The one that you can just flip. The pad is there.
You could go to a bodega right now in the Bronx off Gun Hill Road and get a flip phone.
I would want one for shits and giggles.
Me, daddy. For sure.
Shoot, Verizon is selling one at Target for $29.99.
Yeah, they're for sale.
They're
definitely for sale. The situation in the Congo.
Yeah,
real
man.
Brief. What's going on over there, man?
The situation in the Congo is very, very scary. First of all, you have the outside influence that's causing everything to happen. Aww. You know what I'm saying? No food, no Medicaid, no way of getting help, right? And then you have the rebels who are bombing. There's landmines. I don't know if I can say this word and us not get, but they're SAing the moms and the kids. You know what I'm saying? In front of the moms and telling the moms if
doing bad things. If
they cry, they're gonna, kill them. And it's crazy. You have imagine a 6-month-old child getting SA'd.
6 months?
6 months.
That's crazy, man.
That happened recently. And it's not just a one-off situation. It's constantly happening, and it's kind of sad and disheartening to know that there's no real
It's
aid.
The worst time right now as far as that stuff. Like, it's the very worst. Think about the worst time, and that's what's happening right now. Because you got the situation in the Gaza, Palestine. And then you got this going on in most African sub-countries.
But not for nothing, respect.
It's a very bad time right now.
Respectfully, Palestine got help. Congo is not getting any help. You know what I'm saying? There's only one group that I know of, and I've been trying to bring awareness through my social media. Focus Congo. That, if you could find them on Instagram, that's
I'll leave a link for the visual learners.
That's the only group that I know that has been helping, and real help. They've been working with a few people to build shelter. Other than that, people have been sleeping in displacement camps in tents on the ground. You have 30 people to one tent. Aww. Imagine what that's like. And you have people that are getting SA'd. You have people that have diseases, who are hurt, who, you name it. Anything that you can think of, it's happening.
For resources, because I know it's a rich country in minerals and resources.
Yeah,
and stuff. So there's a reason why the powers that be are allowing this stuff to happen.
Yeah.
So it's that's what I'm saying. Like, we're in the worst time because people who can do things to help the situation are looking the other way, and it's for a reason. Because the worst things get down there, then they could swoop in, eradicate the problem, and then benefit off what's going on. So it's really messed up.
Yeah, and
it's great for everybody involved. Aww. Of course, not the bad guys.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
It's kind of harsh, but we gotta talk about it because I don't see any coverage besides like you've been keeping me aware, and I don't see anybody. Yeah. Everybody wants to post
that's what I'm saying.
How they looked when they were a teenager.
And
I'm like, all right.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying,
really
because
cool.
It's like,
I gotta tell you what to do, but
you see all the rally behind Palestine, which is right, but you can't ignore the fact that other countries are experiencing these things. And I hate that in Africa, they never get help like how other countries get help. And I know
they benefit off the resources after everybody's, out, down and out.
And it
Let's
sucks.
Swoop in and then just, take the oil, take the gold, take the silver.
And
because nobody's there. Everybody there is either starving or can't defend themselves. There's a reason why they allow this to happen. There's a reason. Is a word for it. You allow a country to be completely depleted of their humanity, and then you swoop in, and then you benefit off the stress and the lack of humanity, bro. It's really messed up. Like, what's allowed to happen? Like, you really just sit down and you're like, damn, like, there's nothing that could be done. You have all these people that could do things, and no one. It's really messed up.
Yeah, and to think that because the medical help that they're allowed to get in the camp closes at 6 p.m. and there's still long lines of people that need help. So imagine you're one of those. Yeah,
needing help doesn't stop at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
6 p.m. I don't need help anymore. It's
but the thing is, that's the best that they can do, because with the staff, like I said, Focus Congo, they're literally operating with minimal staff. You know what I'm saying? And the Red Cross, Blue Cross, whoever it is, these big organizations that are supposed to help don't do not a damn thing. So it's like, what are you supposed to do? And to me, it feels weird.
Bring awareness.
To me, it feels weird living a life and feeling like everything is good. Oh, if I don't see it, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying, on this side. But people are living real life situations over there, and it's disgusting to me. So I don't know. Whatever you can do, hit up Focus Congo on Instagram to see.
And shout out to them for actually helping.
Yeah, shout out to them 100% for actually being there.
The little that is happening helps.
Yeah.
So. It is what it is. Moving on. The Pop the Balloon Challenge. Pop the Balloon Challenge, man. What it is, it looks like I barely understand it, because what you showed me, I'm not sure if that was a Pop the Balloon Challenge, what you recently showed me.
That was.
So why didn't the guys have balloons? Why was she just telling what she didn't like about the guy? Was she going around popping all the balloons? Like, I'm kind of confused. Like,
I don't know
whose choice is it? It's very confusing sometimes, because I'll see the girls with the balloons, and then when it's the guys, I see the guys getting judged, so they don't really have balloons. So it's like, I don't really understand.
The thing is, with these type of things, I'm very disgusted, because it's like, first of all, if your goal is to meet someone, it's very superficial. And then
But that's why you're in the position that you're in right now, because you're too choosy.
You go down the line, and then you're like, oh, I don't like your teeth. I don't like your shirt. I think your voice is funny. Like, what are we doing here? You don't know the person. This might be the love of your life you're talking to.
That's crazy.
And I just don't get it. I don't get what we're doing.
So pretty much, you go on YouTube, you go on TikTok. There's a line of either men or women. They have balloons in their hands. The person who is, like, say the girl who is going to pop the balloon, they'll pop the balloon whether they don't like your outfit, they don't like how you look, or whatever. They'll pick a superficial reasons, because they're allowed to pop the balloon. And whoever's left, that balloon you didn't pop, you can ask them questions to see if you go further on. The majority of the ones I've seen, none of them have been successful. So I don't know what it's accomplishing. I don't think it's accomplishing anything. And like you said, today I saw a woman telling a guy he has, like, his skin wasn't clear. And then the host asked, so, what do you think of her? And he's like, to be honest, she has buck teeth. So it's like they're roasting each other. And a lot of them is like that. So you're not really in this to really date anyone. You're just here just kind of roasting each other. No one really want to go on a date. And I've seen one where a guy, good looking guy, he's going around, he asks a simple question. He's like, does anybody have kids? It was like 7 girls, 6 out of 7 had children, and they're not looking to have more children. So that's already telling him that we're not even invested in a family with you, because I had a family that failed already. So, like, you're going into the dating field as someone like this with flaws. So, like, you're really not the one to make any decisions here. You kind of got to take what you could get. And I guess you got to... Wait. No, hold on. Listen, let me finish. Let me land. I guess you have to be choosy because it's your life, right? You don't want a guy who's, I guess, going to want children. So now you have to attack dating field on that aspect. But the thing is, the way you're approaching the dating field is already skewed, because you're knocking down things that would make you a valuable partner, because there's a guy out there that wants to start a family with you, but you already have a family. You're not interested. So are you now interested in dating this guy for monetary gain, or are you interested in dating this guy because you're looking for a stepfather to your kids? Or are you just dating this guy to have fun, which is also cool? But I'm very confused.
What I don't understand in today's society is, when does being a parent already become a flaw? And how
they don't want to have kids. He doesn't have any kids.
You said that you started out with a flaw.
Yeah, because they had a child with someone and it didn't work out. Now they're a single mom.
How is that a flaw, though?
No, I'm not. I'm saying you're a single mom not looking to start another family with a guy who doesn't have kids. So is he supposed to adopt your kids and then never have kids with you, even if he wants them?
But
so now his kids is your kids.
Like that. There's people who like that. This is my thing, right? I think that when you're vetting someone to be in a relationship, you gotta ask the questions, right? It's more of a responsibility for you to do so if you already have a child, because you gotta be careful on who you bring around your child. Anybody who you're talking to, they should know, yeah, you have a child, right? Whether they want to be in a relationship with you or not, it's a choice, but that doesn't mean the person is like, oh, this person has to be like a stepdad or whatever. Like, clearly, the person has a child. You have to step up to the plate and take on the responsibility. What are we doing?
But I'm speaking specifically about the 6 girls who said to the guy, I have a child. I do not want to have a child.
Yeah, but how do you know he wants kids?
I mean, he might have not. But the thing is, they're telling him, you don't have a choice. With dating me, you don't have a choice. You're not getting kids from me. My kids is your kids. So that guy is now, oh shit, like, maybe I may not want to date you, and maybe you're gonna still end up being here in this situation because you're already coming into the dating field dismissing a new family. This family is already yours. This guy who I had a child with, his child is now your child, and we can't have a child. That's what they're all saying. Because I have kids and I do not want to have kids with you or anybody else. They're saying this is my kid, no more kids for me.
It's a choice, just like how anybody has a choice on being in a relationship. Just because you already have a child, that doesn't make you, oh, you're a level below everybody in the dating field. Anything, this is what I'll say. If you're dating, talk to people that you want to talk to, right? Talk to people that you are interested in, right? Find people who have common interests. Have the hard questions, have the hard discussions, and then you get into a good relationship. It doesn't make sense that we're knocking people down to say, oh, your flaws is this, your flaws is this, your flaws is that. Like, if you don't want to be in a relationship with the person, what are you having extra conversations for?
That's true.
That's why I don't understand.
You should date people that's going to want to take on the responsibilities that you have.
That's why I don't understand.
If you have a child, you should be honest, I guess, about having a child. But I think it's very, I can't find the word, but if you're going into the dating field like you're a single mom.
I just hate the idea that single moms should take whatever they can get. That's bullshit.
No, I'm not saying that.
But that's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
that's complete and utter bullshit. If you're a single mom, you could date whoever you want to date, who you find that you're compatible with.
You should date guys who want to have your child be their child, because that's what you want, I would guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, boom. That's what I'm saying.
That's P.
I think a lot of times, what I've seen at least is, especially with when the Kevin Samuels situation was going on, it will be women that are like they have 1 or 2 kids with someone, and now they're single, and now they're going into the field of dating. Rightfully so, they are totally allowed to do this with like, oh, I want a guy that could do this. I want a guy that could do this. And I want him to be single, no kids, and have my kids be his kids. So it's like, yo, you're coming into the dating field with these things that a lot of guys may not want, but you will find a guy that want that. So I'm just saying, you should know that you're already coming into the dating field with a family. So a guy might want his own family. Me personally, I would want my own family. I would not be looking for someone who already has a family and then telling me, hey, we're not doing the family thing. So forget you wanting kids. My kid is now your kid. Some dude I had a family with, his kid is now your kid. So me personally, I would not want that, but there are tons of guys out there that would love that. So find the one for you. But I'm saying that when it was going around, the whole Kevin Samuels was going around, I saw a lot of that. Like a lot of women, 2 or 3 kids with some deadbeat. He's not involved, but now the woman is asking this new guy with no family to take up the responsibility of a guy who left that family. So it's like, damn, like, you think a lot of guys would want that? Maybe there are guys that do want that, but you should keep in mind that you're already looking for something that's maybe 6 out of 10 may not happen. That's it.
That's P.
It's rough. It's very rough. I hope single moms are having a great time.
I feel like it's silly to say that as a single mom, you can't have expectations. Like, everybody has expectations. We accept the expectation from people who don't have kids and say, oh, that's plausible, but because somebody has a kid, it doesn't make sense for them to have expectation. No. That doesn't make sense.
I'm saying, what do you expect from a guy who doesn't have kids? That's it. Because you're opening up the gates now for him to be like, damn, she already has kids. Is the father in her life? If he don't want,
this is what I'm saying. If you're talking to somebody and they're saying, hey, I have a child, right? And you're sitting across from them and you don't want to take on that responsibility, what are y'all having extra conversations for? Clearly, this person is not for you. There's people out there that are different. So I don't get the conversations that we're having around, oh, this person doesn't want kids. You shouldn't have expectations because you already had kids. That don't make no sense. Like, we're entering in a world where there's going to be people with kids. And then what are we going to do? Like, I don't get I don't understand this. Like,
I think a lot of,
I don't understand what we're talking about.
I think a lot of single moms may not be having the same luck as women who don't have kids. That has to be a stat. Like,
how?
What luck?
What luck is there?
You're already going into the dating field with a child.
Yeah, and people are still maneuvering the dating field with a child. So I don't get it. Like, just like how single women have difficulties finding a man and they don't have kids.
That's P.
It's the same.
Yeah.
There's no other hindrance other than, yo, I got to make sure this person is at school. I got to make sure that this person is well taken care of. And it's not your responsibility until we're in a serious relationship. I'm not going to ask you to say, hey, can I have money for my son to go to school? And we're just dating. That's asinine. Like, what do you
think people are doing that?
There's people are doing that and they're wrong. But there's also girls that are single that's saying, can I have money to do my hair? What's the issue? Like, are we not going to say that's a problem too? Like, how are we going to sit here and say, oh, you're already entering the dating field flawed? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. How is having a kid a flaw? Like, we're back at this conversation again. Like, what are we... The mentality of y'all that's saying fuck kids is really ridiculous to me. Like, y'all are fucked up in the brain or something.
I just think that from these challenges, from what I've seen, and of course, like I brought up with the Kevin Samuel situation, it's like, I don't know. I think the dating field already is messed up because of social media and everything else. It's just that I think when you're going into the dating field, you should know that at least with any flaw, whether you're single or not, or child or not, you should know that coming at it from a superficial standpoint where you're being picky about this guy sounds like my brother, or this guy, I don't know, his face is not clear enough. It's like, all right, what do you really want? Is it, if it's superficial, like you want a super handsome guy, all right, boom, check mark. You know what I mean? You should really invest a lot of time in a personality. Getting to know someone, and then all that other shit is later. And you know what I mean? I don't know much about the current dating field. I've been in a relationship for a long time, but what I've seen at least is a lot of it is superficial, you know? So I've always wondered, like, damn, are y'all having fun with the superficialness, or is it helping? Because it's a lot of these challenges, the one girl versus 21 guys, one guy versus 21 girls. It's like, it's all superficial. So it's like, knock down the superficial walls, and what do you have? But
that's not the reality of the dating field. I feel like these shows, they're to put money in people's pockets, and that's it. That's P. Whoever owns the channel and is producing these shows,
it's like live roasting session.
It's money in your pocket, because when you step out into the dating field, yes, there's crappy people. Yes, there's users. Yes, there's narcissists. Yes, there's abusers, and whatever it is. That all comes with the territory. But throughout all that, if you're willing to find somebody, realistically, if you're doing the work, you're going to find somebody. I don't feel like we should sit around and watch these shows and feel like, yo, the dating field is what the dating field is.
Maybe it's making fun of the dating field, if anything.
I think it's just taking
that can't be real.
It's not real. It's a show for a reason. Just like how Love is Blind is a show for a reason. Just like how, what's that other show? Love Island. It's a show where we want to get ratings and we want to get money. So, hey, put on your best performance and let's see what gets the ratings. Do you feel like if people were really being genuine in these shows that they would get the amount of ratings that they do?
Yeah, I feel like they kind of push the envelope on a lot of shit.
Yes, that's what they're doing, because
I feel like there's no way you're really like this, especially that one short girl in that one clip.
Yeah.
Like, damn, like, what?
So
niggas from Chicago, how he sound like your brother? What?
I've seen people who have met 2019, got married in 2021, and is good now, up until now. You know what I'm saying? So the idea of the dating field is filled with piss. Some of that might be true, but guess what? There's people who are still...
Yeah, it depends on where you're looking.
There's still people who are, like, getting married out here. There's still people who are finding love out here. So to each its own. You got to do your own discernment. I feel like a lot of y'all entertain the BS, which is why you get BS. You put in what you get out. Or you get out what you put in.
They say Target's a good place to look for a partner. Target's getting real popular.
I can't even speak to that.
All right, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. If you're here audibly, if you're here visually, damn, go to the audio and see what the hell happened. So real quick, since it's still Black History Month, I want to For those who don't know, because I was today 8 years old when I learned this as well on my drive. Sheila Crump Johnson, the co-founder of B.E.T, was one of the first black women to reach $1 billion. Apparently, the first African American woman to attain a net worth of at least $1 billion. She acquired 3 sports teams, one of them being the Washington Mystics, WNBA Washington Mystics. There's 2 more, but I heard this from the radio. But yeah, she was the co-founder of BET, and she was CEO of the Salamander Hotels and Resorts, and she was the first African American woman to attain a net worth of $1 billion.
Shout outs to her.
Yeah.
Shout outs to BET, man.
And BET shows Baby Boy a lot. So
a lot.
If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't see Baby Boy for as much as we do.
Or music video. Shout outs to 106 in Park.
Yo, for sure. Shout outs to 106 in Park. And shout outs to my wife and kids. For sure. Yeah, so, a little fun fact for Black History Month. Shout outs to that. Give a little applause. Yeah, let's, George Washington Carver, you know what I mean?
Bro.
That shit almost gave me nightmares, bro.
I woke up and I looked at the camera and
voodoo doll.
I was like, what the fuck? So, if you're confused, my kid had to do a project in school and they had to create the black figure that they chose for, Black History Month. He chose George Washington Carver.
I'm glad they're still doing that. Shout out to that.
Yeah, he chose George Washington Carver for the 2nd year in a row. I don't know why he keeps choosing.
It's easy. It's easy, bro.
But he had to make a doll of the person. So, yeah, it was kind of
like a colonial style doll.
It was mad creepy.
Yarn his hair dreadlocks. Creepy as hell. You walking by that in the night.
It was so creepy.
Slowly turning its neck like.
And our dad had to go to work early in the morning, so I imagine his surprise. Imagine his surprise. He came out here and was like, "Yo."
Studio is a scary place still.
That's P.
Oh my God, the studio is filled with a whole bunch of stuff, bro.
Scary place. Love it though. If you've been here, you know the vibes. Yeah, let's keep it going. Yeah, let's be mean first. Tiffany Haddish, man, she rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why.
She rubs me the wrong like. I was gonna say something, but it was too mean. I don't know about Tiffany Haddish. Like,
why is that? Why does she rub us the wrong way?
I feel like, for me, I can sense a disingenuous personality, and I feel like her bubbly, oh my God, yeah, it's not real. Like, I feel like she's a complete asshat on her own time. Like, if you really know her, I feel like she's a terrible person. That's my opinion still.
I just feel like she's not being herself.
Yeah.
I feel like if she was to really be herself, people would like her. And I've seen a lot of people share our sentiments. You know what I mean? They're like, why do I not like Tiffany Haddish? Why is she not funny? Like, I'm not the only one saying that. You're not the only one saying that. I saw something last night, and I'm like, you're right. Like, we all kind of hate Tiffany Haddish, and why is that?
It's not a hate. It's just like, I don't want to be around you.
Yeah, we don't care for her.
Yeah.
So, I think I liked maybe 2 of her roles. Girls Trip was 1, and then Night School with Kevin Hart.
I
only like those 2 roles.
Yeah.
They're tolerable roles. I'm like, all right, bet. But even the roles itself, it's like she's trying to be this person that production wants her to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she gives me itchy crotch vibes.
Okay.
Like, she'll be the type to walk around and you're like, bro.
You're scratching her coochie? Sniffing?
Like, those weird kids in school. It's like, bro, why are you doing that?
Tiffany's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But I just wanted to talk about her. I was like, damn, like.
But shout out to Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, why do we have. No. Get out of here. I hope she gets help.
I hope her crotch isn't really itchy still.
And whatever is going on with her, and whatever she feels like she has to do for whatever is going on with her.
Didn't she go bald?
Hope she gets help.
Her and Jada.
I can tell she's not being genuine with who she is. I could tell.
I feel like her and Jada Pinkett Smith should be friends. They both give me the same vibe.
I don't know. I don't have any thoughts about Jada Pinkett Smith. I just gave up on her. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? We have one more topic, I believe. Yes, I like this one. Can you remember the nicest person you ever met?
I saw it and I was thinking about it. And my narcissistic answer would be me.
Yourself?
Yes.
You can't say that.
Yes. I honestly.
No. The nicest person you've ever met.
I look in the mirror and I meet myself every day.
You can't say that.
But on a serious note, the nicest person I've ever met.
That's not yourself.
That's not myself would have to be my guy's mom. She's a really nice person.
That's dope.
Incredibly nice. And she doesn't the stuff that happens, she doesn't even have to be nice, but I feel like it's just in her. But yeah, she's honestly the nicest person I've ever met.
Shout out to that.
And that's recently too. So throughout my life, there haven't been a lot.
Nicest person. I think I have two. One was this girl I met when I came to America. She was a friend of mine, or someone I knew from my time in the third, fourth grade to about junior high until we moved to New Jersey. This was in Newburgh. I don't know if she still goes by his name. I don't care. I'm airing her out. Katie Anderson.
Katie Anderson.
She was just She made me want to be a positive person, and she was part of the reason why I was a positive person for the longest. Is because just her energy was just different. She was just always happy. She was nice to everyone. Gave hugs. Like, nothing bothered this girl, you know?
Not for nothing. That environment makes you kind of happy-go-lucky.
Yes.
That's like the best
She was like the first person I've met that I was like, you could just be nice.
Yeah.
And like, I took that. Like, I was like, I'm just going to be nice to everybody. And that's why I became that person, you know what I mean? Throughout like school and life. It was her. It was like, I saw her from, I think she's a big part of why I wasn't a bad kid. You know what I mean? Especially up there. Like, I just completely changed. Because like, I saw who she was and I was like, wow, like, she's so nice. Like, every time I would see her, whatever I was doing, I would just put a smile on my face. I was like, yo, what's up, Katie? How you doing? Like, when those the people who make you want to be a better human, like, yo, man.
Shout out to that. Honestly,
that's different.
I would want to go back to those schools as alums because whatever they're doing, y'all got to keep doing.
Imagine if some teachers are still there. I doubt it, but I would love to
honestly,
go and see.
I don't doubt it because there's teachers that be in the school system for like 20, 30 years.
Yeah. I would love to go and see who's still there if I would remember anybody that's still there.
Yeah, shout outs to Mr. Olson.
And another one is my friend that I'm still right now, John. Dude is super nice, man. What a nice guy. He's a great guy. He's a really good
He's
guy.
one of those.
He's a really good guy.
He's a good guy.
Man's a good guy still.
Like, you just can't help but say, yo, you're a good guy.
Yeah, man, my friend John, you know, I mean, known him for years. One of my friends from Bayo, and he is like a female version. I mean, he's a male version of her.
I was about to be like, huh?
He's a female version of a guy.
Shout out to John.
John is, he's such a great guy, man. Every time I see him, I tell him, like, yo, you're such he's good energy, like good energy people, bro.
And you know what the craziest thing about those type of people? Those are the people that's internally, they've been through some shit, bro.
I think so.
And it's like, yo.
Like, it's crazy. Like, you go through all of that, and it's like, I'm going to choose to be a nice person still, bro. It's so crazy to me. But, damn, shout outs to people like that, honestly.
Shout outs to good people.
Shout outs to people like that, because it's so hard, especially what we talked about earlier with the Congo and stuff. Like, to choose to be good is hard. In a
world that's nasty.
It's very hard for you to choose to be good. And there's people who get up and they choose to do that. That's all the topics for today. You know what's next? Music.
That's P.
All right, so we got some new faces in here. I like Lil Yachty's turnaround. You know what I mean? When he first came out, he was making some whack shit. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I didn't really like it. Cola Minnesota. Like, I did not like majority of the stuff he came out with. And recently, especially for the past 3 years, majority of the stuff he came out with, I enjoyed a lot.
I think with Lil Yachty, he had to find his sound.
Yeah.
Like, he had to figure out, like, what works best for him. Him and, not to say Tyler, the Creator, music was trash, but I feel like he had to find...
He had to adjust.
Yes, he had to cement
really
himself.
had to adjust. Because if you go back to Tyler, the Creator's old stuff, bro, you'd be like, this is not the same guy.
Yeah, so shout out to Lil Yachty. I like
cats too. You made my heart break. Cats and roaches. You made my heart break.
I like Lil Yachty's adjustment.
Yes. So he came out with a song, a feature, Lil Yachty Sydney, and it's a reason why I'm saying what I'm saying now. Like, he's really making some good music. And he slid on this song, so check it out if you want to hear some new music. Lil Yachty Sydney, and he just dropped something else, but I just want to highlight
Sunday
him.
Something?
Yeah, Chill Out Sunday or something like that. But I wanted to highlight Lil Yachty, so shouts to him.
Who is this? Anycia.
Anycia. I'm probably spelling this wrong.
Anycia.
Anycia. Yeah, Anycia. Her name is Anycia. Because she says Big Nene a lot. Everybody wants to be big something. Big Latto.
Yeah.
Big Lorraine. Big Glow. All small people, but whatever. Anycia, Back Outside. Latto's on this. It's fire. She has a deep voice. She reminds me of like a female Pop Smoke.
Oh, I was like deep, like cigarette smoke?
No, yeah. Her voice is very deep. But she bodies, you know what I mean? She's really good at rapping. And I posted her recently, and she checked it out when I did. So shout outs to Anycia, and her flow is different. So she's already giving you some different type of vibes. But you know what I mean? I like finding the new female rappers that are just really killing it. So shout outs to her. And Back Outside with Latto. You probably heard it if you're listening to this. You probably heard it, but I just discovered it and discovered her. So I'm gonna dig deep. And she made some stuff with Caribou from the Concrete Boys Lil Yachty's camp, so that's how I really found out about her through Lil Yachty. You know what I mean? He has a group called Concrete
Boys?
Concrete. I think it's just Concrete.
What the heck?
Yeah, people are gonna name things what they're gonna name it, but what are you gonna do? So shout outs to her. And we got YEAT. I mean, YEAT goes crazy, so he's one of those. But he dropped something, and he has a feature with Drake as we speak. YEAT dropped 2093. I mean, shout outs to that.
Shout out to YEAT.
But this song with Drake goes crazy. It reminds me of the song that Drake has with him off of For All the Dogs. So
I don't remember that song. What was it? What was it called?
Free the Kid.
Oh.
No.
Oh, money for fun.
Yeah, I'm counting the money for fun. So it's like the same song almost. So shout outs to that, and shout outs to YEAT.
I want to shout outs to Bryson Tiller. He's back in the game, yo.
He's back out. What did he drop recently?
He dropped this song that's been I'm gonna buy her whatever she wants. I'm only shouting him out because Bryson Tiller, I feel like
he's father of a lot of these kids out here.
Yes. And since he dropped that, Don't, that had us in a chokehold, that album, he hasn't really been back on the scene like that. But shout outs to him getting his recognition. Shout outs to the endless plays that I see him getting because he deserves it 100%.
Shout out Bryson and Brent. Brent Fayaz have been killing stuff too. You know what I mean? So shout outs to those guys.
Shout outs to growth, yo.
Mm-hmm. And I understand, like I was saying previously, I understand when artists take that break. Because a lot of times, you might not think it, but the things people say about an artist affects them. And they might go hibernate for 7 years. And whose fault is it? Yours. So, yeah. Coming out, dude from Kim coming out talking about, on your lunch break talking about how much the song sucks, and you're on your lunch break saying that about an artist who made music for millions. So look yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Hurt people. But that's that. Thanks for, coming to your own house and listening to us inside your house.
Thank you for joining us on our couch again.
Yeah. It's a long one today, but we rarely do it. These are usually short, but we want to show you that we can do these long if we want to.
In honor of the leap year, yo. Yeah, February's longer this month, this year.
Is it? Well, it's 29 this year?
Yeah, 29 days.
To that,
We does this.
So this is one of our longest episodes. So who'd have thunk it? And it's 199. And you know what I mean? We might have a surprise for you for 200, so who knows?
What's the past tense of spit? Is this spat?
Of what?
Spit. Is this spat?
I spat on the floor. I think so, yeah.
That plagued my mind for the longest.
You gotta say what you did. So that's the only way it's gonna work. I geesed.
So is it I shat?
I don't know, but I think so.
But anyways, guys, thank y'all for joining us on our couch once again.
Yeah, subscribe.
Keep it locked in with Glow Nude and Magic
Mind. All our
Mind.
platforms, subscribe on YouTube. Run up the views on YouTube. All you new people, go back and watch some old stuff and then watch all the new stuff. Don't just keep watching the old stuff because I can see what's going on. You know what I mean? Listen to the new stuff too. Fuck, keep up. Try and keep up, man.
What else are you going to do?
Yeah, there's some old episodes. Go check those out and then check out the new ones. You know what I mean? We've been doing this for a minute now, and we're seeing a lot of people and a lot of podcasts. They can't do 3 years. We're going on almost 4. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. We've been sitting on the couch for 4 years.
Yeah. It sucks when you get syndicated. You get promos. You get brand deals. You get vindicated.
You do get vindicated.
And you can't even sustain it.
Yeah,
whole production studio. Now you gotta give the lease up,
or not.
That sucks.
Or just rent it out.
We're talking about see the thing ears.
Damn, we gonna air them
out? Definitely. They're done. They're gonna say you're done, bro. Get out of here.
I'm not done. See the thing is now. See the thing was.
Yeah. That's past tense, right?
They're done.
It's not easy to do. This thing is not easy to do for some people, at least. It's really easy for us because we're doing this even when the mics go off and the camera turns off. We're still doing this, so we just decide to record a piece of it and give it to you guys. So we're not going out of our way to deliver it as some people might be. So.
And I think the business side of it matters a lot too. Like y'all got to be on the same page. I feel like that was the reason why the Joe Buttons, the Know For Sure would be Simone and her friends, and
a lot of podcasts are just crumbling.
Yeah, because I feel like once you get the business portion of it, it's like a lot of people turn hungry hippos, and I feel like we got to fix that. Yeah. But shout outs to all podcasts.
Honestly.
Black History Month.
It's a safe space, honestly. That's why I see a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
Even the big people, like, celebs really jumped into this and made it a thing. So it showed you that there's something there, So
I think Bobby might be the next to go. But
we'll see. We'll see, because you can't talk to everybody. And what happens when you do talk to everybody? Like I haven't seen her like do the solo thing, so you can't really talk to everybody.
You can't just dark humor yourself, because I think that's her bit.
Shouts to her though, but I don't know, you can't talk to everybody. That's all I'm really saying. Once you finish talking to people, what's next? That's it.
Yeah.
But that is it. Make sure you shop Magic Mind Nootropics are in this. Matcha adaptogens, it's immunity and it's focused. So get into it with magicmind.com. Degree Couch 20 is our promo code for you to get 50% off. Make sure you shop Glow Nude at glow.nude. Skincare, you know what I mean?
For your skin, for every skin.
As always, reward ourselves, reward everyone outside. Be safe out there, guys.